And welcome to the Sports Fix, a look at weekend country football across South Australia. And 3 drawn games. We'll find out where those games were drawn. But firstly, to Western Air and the West Coast Hawks, 14-13, 97. Too good for Western United, 8-10, 58. It celebrated Derek Freeman's 300th game. An incredible effort in country football to reach that milestone. Other matches, it was Kaniva, too good for Wirrala, 21-17 to 4-9. And the Blues, 10-11, outlasted Thevenard, 2-8. As we take a look at the Great Flinders and wins to the Cougars over United Yalana, it was Ramblers over Elliston Districts 11-6 to 9-8. And gee, that makes it tough for the Districts now in 5th place in a 7-team competition for finals footy. And Lock 17-14 beat Air United, just the 2 points in their match. And meanwhile in Eastern Air, Kimber Districts 14-11-95 belted the Central Air United Storm 6-3-39. The other game, Port's way too classy for Cal, 22-8 to 8-8. We now move to northern areas, and what about this? A one-pointer, Orroroo 7-8-50 to Southern Flinders 7-7-49. Wins to Crystal Brook over Peterborough, and it was Broughton Mundura 11-6 over Bullaroo Melrose Wilmington 9-9. And taking a look now at Northeastern, and it was a drawn game between BSR and the Southern Saints, 9-11 to 10-5. It was BSR kicking in the 9-11, the Southern Saints 10-5, our first of the 3 draws across the state. RSMU way too good for North Clare. Meanwhile, BBH had a great win, 15-17 over South, 9-11. And finally, Minman 10-14, Blythe Snowtown 4-11. In country football on the York Peninsula, another draw. Here it is. It was Butte 9-13, 67 over Kadina, 10-7, 67. They were equal at the end of the day. In other matches, a close one. Central York 12-12 over Wallaroo, 12-6. Moonta beat Ardrossan 13-11 to 9-11. And the Crows 14-8 beat the Southern Eagles 8-8. Meanwhile, in the football in the Barossa Light and Gawler, Barossa Districts a upset win over Angaston up at Williamstown, 9-4-58 to 7-10-52. If you don't mind, Angaston are really fallen in the last 3 weeks. It was a win by Gawler Central over crosstown rival Williston by plenty. A big upset, Kapunda 11-5 beating Tanunda 8-6. And South Gawler 19-11, too good for Newry Rovers. It was 6-3 in a one-sided game for 2 sides at the top of the table. In matches in the Riverland, and the best game was Waikerie 11-9 over Loxton 8-6. One-sided wins to Renmark over Obama Monash and Berry over Loxton North. And in independent football, Sedan Cambrai too good for Cobb Dobler. It was 12-15 to 9-5. A close one, Ramco 7-10 over Paringa 7-5. And BSR way too good for Brownswell in a one-sided game. As we head to the Mallee, and a close one between the sides Pinaroo and Lamoureux, won by Pinaroo 12-7-79 to 11-9-75 by 4-pointer, which I witnessed. A great game. Another draw here, though. It was Peak and Karoonda down the road at 9-5-59 to Peak. Karoonda 8-11-59. The old Murraylands rivals drew the match. So Peak still yet to win a match this year, but BDT way too good for Murrayville. 20-12 over Murrayville, 9-11. And finally in K&T football, Kingston have got their knockers back here. They've got to win 11-8-74 to beat Bordertown, 8-11-59 in a good game. And Mundalla, they've also come out and beat their rivals, Keith. It was 9-15 to 5-8. Great performance by the Moots. And a close one again with Lucendale. They have won a classic against their old rival Narracourt, 7-11-53 to 6-9-45. Padthaway thrashed Border Districts by 11 goals. And Penola 12-9 over Kaibi, 11-6, another really close match. So 3 draws across regional South Australia. Some other good close matches in our country football wrap here on the Sports Fix.